The left, right, and mid functions allow you to cut up the contents of a cell to use for other purposes. In this segment, you'll learn how to use each of these functions. In this example, we have a list of account numbers, and what we'd like to do is split them up, because if you look at the account number, you'll see that the first 3 letters appear to indicate the city. The next 5 numbers is a client number of sorts. The last 3 numbers is the department. And we'd like to split it up so that perhaps we can compare it to other reports which are not necessarily in this format. In order to do this, we can make use of the left, right, and mid functions in Excel. So for example, city, the city code seems to be on the left hand side of the text. So we are going to make use of the left function. So we click on the function wizard and find left. We say OK. And what you're asked is, it asks you for the reference to the cell that contains the text. So that would be there. And then it says, tell me how many characters from the left you want to be extracted. And in this case, you can see it appears to be 3. So if you type in a 3 and say OK, only that part of the cell will be extracted. For the department number, you can see that it appears to be from the right, and again it's 3 characters. So we can click in this cell, activate the function wizard, find the right function, click OK. Again it asks for a reference to the text. We click on that cell, and it asks for the number of characters from the right that it must extract. As you can see, it's 3 because we don't want the dashes. So we say 3, and when we click OK, you'll see that you've now extracted just the last 3 characters from the text. To extract characters from the middle of a section of text, you need to use the mid function. So you click on the cell, activate the function wizard, and find the mid function. Click OK. Again, you are asked for a reference to the cell that contains the text. So it's over here. This criteria says, what is the position of the first character you want to extract? And in this case, you'll see we don't want those 3 and we don't want the dash. So it is the 5th character. So we put a 5 in here. And the number of characters is how many you want to extract from that 5th position. And in that case, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We put in 5 here. And when we click OK, you'll see it extracts only the numbers in the middle of the text. You are now in a position to highlight these 3 and copy it all the way down, and automatically you have split these codes into their components, being the city, client number, and department, and you're now able to perhaps sort for more reliable information.